Today's video is on OARK. Has it topped out? OARK has been a great performer in the portfolio over the last few days, but does it have room to run higher? Let's talk about that. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I have some news on Cornerstone that you need to be aware of. We make over $100,000 a year in dividends here on the channel. OARK has a 30% dividend, so it's a large contributor to this number. We have about 20,000 in OARK, so it's worth knowing if the fund is topping out here. If you have a larger position in OARK, maybe you should think about trimming, or maybe you want to buy more. You tell me after you look at the chart of both ARK and Tesla. I just want to show you we're up 21% for the year. The Dow Jones is up 1, the SP is up 7, and the Nasdaq's up 16. So we're up 21% for the year, beating the markets. We're doing this because we're tied to the indexes, like I always say, like Cornerstone, which has a 21% dividend. And if you're interested in Cornerstone, please see our past videos on that. It's a 4-star fund. But OARK has a 30% dividend as we speak, and it tracks ARKK, which Tesla is the largest holding of. So here's the OARK funds here. Let's go into ARKK and see the chart. If we go to a 1-year chart, you'll see that we're up against resistance of this 200-day moving average. 40 looks to be resistance. See here, 40, 40, 40, and 40 there. Looks to be resistance, but maybe we could push past 40, but which would then meet resistance of the 200-day moving average, which is this orange line. So we look like we're either at resistance now, or if we go a little higher, we'll meet eventual resistance at the 200-day moving average. So can this push higher? Well, if we look at Tesla, which is its largest holding, ARKK's largest holding, Tesla represents about 10% of the total assets here. If we go to Tesla and we see its chart, it'll show that it has some room to move higher. Yes, it's at resistance here of this purple line, and then the next line is the blue line, which are both the 50 and 100-day moving averages. So these are significant resistance areas, but Tesla still has room to move higher before it's overbought. You could, at the MACD cross, you could see a move up to the 200, which is the orange line, and also the share price of 200 a share. But the next resistance level will probably be that blue line, which is, again, the 100-day moving average. I hate to get technical here, but these really do move by the moving averages. And so how Tesla goes, it's important to know, because this will drag on ARKK's performance significantly and perhaps make ARKK top out at that $40 level. We could also look at Shopify, which is another large holding of ARKK, and it had a big breakout, as you can see. This is very bullish and very positive for the ARK funds, which is ultimately positive for OARK. So whether OARK is topped out, we'll never know. I mean, we can look at the tea leaves, we can try to glean something from these charts, but ultimately we don't have a crystal ball. That's why we're thankful that they have dividends. These plays that we're in, these yield max funds, OARK and Appley and Tesla, they have dividends which cover any downside that we may see in the underlying. So if ARKK falls and OARK falls with it, the dividends should cash flow the investment in under 3 years. Because of 30% dividend, if you just do that times 3 years, that's 90%. So a little over 3 years, and you're paid back in full. Now, a 30% dividend, that's a little low. It was 40%. We could see a higher dividend as ARKK moves higher. But for now, we're at 30%. That's about 3 years for your 100% payback, a little over 3 years. Not bad. That's better than real estate, in my opinion. So I'll continue to hold OARK no matter what, even if it falls from here and it has indeed topped out. However, if you have a large position size in it, you may think about trimming some, as it does look like we're approaching resistance. We've had a big move off the lows in OARK, and I just want to have you guys be aware that, you know, if you have a large position, which I know a lot of subscribers do, you may again want to rebalance. I'm not going to, as you know, again, because the dividends will cash flow the investment. So I think that'll do it for this video. Cornerstone, if you're wanting to hear what I had to say about that, it's just that the X date is approaching. It's not showing here. That's lovely. Sometimes E-Trade needs to update, but the X date is on the 12th. So that's coming up in a couple of days, very soon here. That's once again lovely, but go look into your own E-Trade data or whatever brokerage you're at. See the X date for Cornerstone. It is approaching on the 12th, so you have to be in the stock, in the fund before that date to qualify. Also, for the e-guide inquiries, I'm swamped. I'm sorry. Please bear with me until I upgrade to a better payment system. Leave comments in the section below, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.